Hey guys, it's Kay again. So we're going to breathe for a few breaths before we start our yoga and center ourselves. So sit however you're comfortable. Take your left hand to the back of your neck, right behind that soft spot, and your other hand crosses to your opposite wrist. You're going to press your head into your hands. Maybe feel that core engage a little bit, and ears fall over the shoulders, shoulders over your hips. Go ahead and put that hand behind your head at your heart. So 60% of your lungs tissue is on the back of your body. So we want to make sure you're breathing deep enough. So as you inhale, feel all that expand. Don't worry about the belly, it just naturally expands. Don't push it out purposely. And on your exhale, soften and relax. So as you breathe, you're going to think of any feelings or thoughts that might be in your body today that you don't want, and give them a name. So you're going to do that on your inhale. Then as you exhale, you're going to let them go. Shove them out of your mind, your body for right now. They'll be there when you're ready to come back. So you're going to take about 3 breaths doing that, naming your emotions, letting them go with your exhale. On your own, breathe deeply. One more breath. With your exhale, let your hands fall to your lap. Allow your eyes to open. Reach overhead. Bring your palms together, slide them down through your heart. We're going to roll over to your hands and knees. So if you need something underneath your knees, you're going to grab that. Spread your fingers. Shoulders are right behind the wrist joints. Index finger points ahead. Curl the toes under. Make sure all of them are curled under. Look up. Tongue's in the roof of your mouth. You're going to sink your hips towards your heels. You're going to come back up. Keep the tongue in the roof of the mouth, looking forward. Sink it backwards and bring it back up. One more time. Pull the front of the body into the back and come forward. Curl the toes under, or keep them curled under. Hover the knees. Down dog. I'm going to pedal the heels out. Look right, look left, then gaze behind your back. Straight arms, chest towards your thighs. Bend both knees. Then let the heels settle. Relax the neck. With as many breaths as you need, walk up to the top of your mat, as many steps also. And then roll up the front of your legs. Bring the shoulders up to the ears, roll them around, let them fall back down. Keep the chin level with the floor. Reach overhead. Okay, left hand's going to stay here. Drop the right. Reach up and down at the same time and come with that top hand over to the right side. Relax the bottom shoulder. Turn and look to the left. Reach overhead. Both arms up. Leave the right one, drop the left one. Reach up and over to the left. Look right. Okay, reach back up. Bring your hands to your heart. You're going to sink into chair pose. Reach the arms out when you're ready. Weights in the heels. Stretch the arms forward and bring them to your heart. Your left foot, right foot's going to come back to a lunge. Check that your knees over your ankles, so see your toes. Reach overhead, straighten arms and legs. As you exhale, hand to your heart, bend both knees, stay here or tap the back knee down. Inhale, lift and straighten arms and legs. Hands to your heart, exhale, bend. Maybe tap, maybe not. Reach up. One more, bend and tap. You're going to leave the arms up. Bend the front knee, shift into warrior 2. Deep breaths, in and out. Make sure you can see your big toe. Knees over the little toe side of your foot. Drop the back hand. Reach up with the top hand. Look up or down. Honor your body. Do what feels best with your neck this morning or today. Okay, bring the arms back into warrior 2. Relax the shoulders. Bring the back hand in 3/4 of the way. You're angling towards that corner of your front mat. You're going to turn the palms backwards. Bring them behind your back. You're going to clasp your hands towards the bottom of your mat. Relax the shoulders, lean forward with a flat back. You're looking at that spot where your other foot was if it was in front. Reach the knuckles back and lift. Keep the neck up, the back straight. Knee hugs towards shoulder. Palms pressed towards each other. On your inhale, let your hands drop to your hips. Exhale, come up halfway. All the way up when you're ready. You're going to toe out to the long edge of your mat. Heel toe. Find where that feels good, so bend the knees over the ankles. Bring your hands back to your heart. Knees are not forward, they're over your toes. So you're going to sink down almost as low as you can go. And do a little shift into the heels. So don't crunch the toes. Keep the body up so we're not leaning forward. We're straight up. Hips sink down. Center. Lower a little bit more. Lift up 3/4. Lower back down. And reach back up. You're going to reach overhead. Bring your hands together and slide them down through your heart. You're going to toe back to the front of your mat. Reach overhead. You're going to bring your arms out right and left. Going to drop them to the floor. Walk that back foot in. Lift up halfway. Going to roll all the way up. Reach it up. You're going to sink into into chair pose. Got ahead of myself. You're going to twist to the right. So right hand comes back, palms face down. Little twist. Don't let the hip rock. Keep it level. Bring it back to the center. Twist to the left. Bring it back to the center. Hands to your heart. Lean over to a flat back. Drop your hands to the floor. Left foot comes back to a lunge. And reach overhead. Both knees are bent. Then bring your hands to your heart. Reach overhead and straighten arms and legs. Exhale, sink and bend. Tap only if you choose. Inhale, lift, straighten. Exhale, bend. Tap if you want. And lift. One more time down. Then lift it back up. You're going to drop the back heel. I want to turn so you can see me. So right foot's forward. Line the heel and the arch up. Arms are out. Drop the back hand. Reach up tall with the top hand. Gaze up or down. Then bring the arms back out right and left. Bring the back hand in 3/4 of the way. Deep breaths. Turn the palms to face out. Bring them behind your back. Pull the knuckles down towards the bottom of your mat. Lean towards the center. That angle on your mat. Knuckles lift back as the arms reach up. Knee hugs towards shoulder. Your gaze is right beside your foot in front. Going to let your hands start to drop to your hips. Inhale, start to lift up. All the way up. Take your time. Toe back out to the long edge of your mat. And bring your hands back to your heart. You're going to bring your arms out into 5-pointed star. So you might want a shorter stance for this one. So you'll find where it needs to be. And bend your knees. Bring your arms into Gopal's arms, into Goddess. You're going to reach overhead and touch. 5-pointed star. Inhale. Exhale, Goddess. Inhale, hands to your heart. Lift and straighten. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, bend. Hands to your heart. Lift and straighten. Bring your hands to your heart. Heel toe in so you're comfortable with closed eyes. And just notice something that you're grateful for in your life today. Let the eyes open. We're just going to come and sit. So if you want to sit on a blanket or roll your mat up, you want to take the right leg out. Left one's going to bend in so the foot's up near the front of your thigh, inside of your thigh. Kick that heel out for a second. just to settle. You're gonna bend your knees, grab your toe. You're gonna point. Bring the shoulder down. I tend sometimes to want to bring that one up. So you're gonna let the shoulder drop down and point your toe. Other arm's gonna come to the back. So it doesn't matter how much that foot is bent. Just point the toe. Alexa, stop the timer. Take one more breath here. You're going to flex that foot. You're going to take that hand and bring it to your bent knee. Reach the other arm up, stretch up top. You're going to stretch across your body, dropping that hand to your ear. You're going to lean the ear towards the shoulder. Look at that hand across your body. Your leg is straight and flexed, foot. Then bring it back up. Bring both arms out, rotate and frame your foot. You're going to reach forward, cross your hands on top of each other and drop them to the shin. Slide them towards the ankle with wide elbows. You're going to bring your nose and your forehead towards your foot. Let the body drop down. Keep the back straight and the neck up, so it doesn't matter how far down you go. Wide elbows instead of in towards the mat and the leg. That puts attention on the larger muscles instead of the smaller ones. Kick the heel out. Take one more breath. This is my tight side. You walk it back up. I'm going to switch legs, so take the left one out, the right one rocks in. Bend your knee, grab your toe and point. Other hand to the back. Bend that knee with that pointed toe as much as you need to. Look at your back hand. You're going to flex that foot. That hand's going to come across to your bent knee. Reach up with that back hand. Reach across. Give a nice stretch, then drop it towards your ear. Ear over knee. Look at your hand across your body. Lift through that elbow. You're going to bring it back up. Walk both arms out and frame your flexed foot. Make sure your toes are towards your knee. Mine wants to go angled sometimes. You're going to reach forward, cross the hands, drop them down, slide it down. Elbows wide. Let the body drop, but keep it flat. Keep it straight. You walk back up. Stretch both legs out. Remove anything you're sitting on. Come to the top of your mat. Reach the arms out. You're going to roll backwards. Hands to your heart. Point your toes. A little C curve in your spine. Inhale, right elbow to the floor. And center. Exhale, left. And center. You're going to lower it down slowly. Reach overhead. Give a stretch front and back with the toes and the fingers. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath. Exhale, let everything soften. Let it go. Bring your hands down by your hips, and hug your knees in. Do a little rock right and left. You're going to drop the left foot, put the ankle of the right on top. And bring your arms out right and left. Kick into that left heel and shift your hips a couple inches to the right. You're going to drop that foot to the left. You can always rest it on a brick if the floor is not available. Press the top thigh away from your body. And lift it back up. Kick into that heel, shift the hips back, drop the right foot, put the ankle of the left on top of your thigh. Miss your knee, flex your foot. Shift your hips a couple inches to the left, drop to the right. Knee presses away, or the thigh presses away from your body. and lift it back up. Bring your feet to the edges of your mat. You're going to shift your knees to the right side, coming to the sides of your feet. Exhale to the left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Then bring it back to the center. Walk your feet to touch. Let the knees fall apart. Cross one ankle over the other. Cross the arms at the shoulders. Just give yourself a little hug. On your inhale, recross arms and ankles. You let your arms come by your side, your legs out long for a few seconds of Shavasana. And if you want this to be longer, just take a pause here. So pause the video. Deep breaths in and out. You start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Maybe hug your knees in, rock right and left, wake up your spine. Roll to the right side. Press up to sit. And come back and sit however you're comfortable. And allow your eyes to close. Focusing back on your breath. May we live like the lotus, rooted into, but grounded into the muddy waters of life. With your next inhale, arms reach overhead, palms together and down through your heart, sealing in your practice. Take one more breath. Namaste. Thank you, guys. You can either give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Hope you enjoy.